Hello, and welcome to the norming video for 4th grade Science Common Assessment number 2. When you get started, you'll want both documents open, both the constructed response answer key as well as the exemplar that's posted on Blackboard. Question number 1 asks scholars to use a weather map that is shown here in order to answer questions about the map and about the weather. Number 1 is split into two parts, Part A and Part B. Part A asks scholars to explain why City A has clear sky conditions, which is located right here. There's a few different reasons for why City A has clear sky conditions. They can answer that it is because it's next to a high pressure system, that it's near a cold dry air mass, that it's located behind a cold front. Either way, they get 1 point for identifying one reason. For Part B, scholars must answer why it's useful to know about weather fronts. They should give 2 reasons in complete sentences as highlighted here. One reason can be because it's helpful to know when a storm might happen. They may also note that it's helpful to know whether or not the temperature may increase or decrease. They get 1 point for reason number 1 and 1 point for reason number 2. If you want to note some other additional responses that are correct, take a look at the constructed response rubric, as well as some things that may not be acceptable, such as cold fronts are bad and I don't like cold weather. Scholars will receive 1 additional point if both Part A and Part B are both written in complete sentences. Moving to constructed response question 2. Scholars are asked to use this diagram about a cup of water being heated in order to answer both 2 and 3. Question number 2 asks scholars to pretend they're collecting data for this lab. In the table that's provided down at the bottom, they're supposed to organize and record all the information from the experiment shown above. They also have to include their units. So they get between 0 and 8 points. As you can see labeled here, they get 1 point if they write the second column is temperature. They get 1 point if the scholar includes the unit, such as degrees Celsius. They get 1 point for correctly filling out the row called time. So for all of these, they get 1 point. And then they get 1 point for each correct temperature that is written out. It can be plus or minus 1 temperature difference. Part 3 asks scholars to refer back to the evidence from the table and from the thermometers to estimate the temperature of the water when it's heated for 3 minutes, which is between 2 and 4 minutes, and then to explain how they got that answer. So first of all, they'll get between 0 and 3 points overall for this question. They first will get 1 point if they estimate that the temperature is 29 degrees. By stating, I predict the temperature at 3 minutes will be 29 degrees. They get 1 point for explaining how they made the estimate using evidence from the table, and then they also will receive 1 minute for explaining how they figured out that 29 is between 26 and 32. So for example, they could write something that like, this is my prediction because over each 2 minutes of recorded time, there was an increase of 6 degrees. So every 1 minute was about 3 degrees increase of temperature. I liked it 2 minutes and 4 minutes, since 3 minutes is in between, and added another 3 degrees, which is half of 6, to 26 degrees Celsius. Another way they might explain is they might actually go back to the table and they may just actually show how much would be right in between these two temperatures, how much would be right in between these two temperatures in order to estimate 29 degrees. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to me at Mo Miller at Uplift Education or reach out directly to your CTL. Thank you.